And that's where, I've said this I think I've said this before in another podcast where I went to work for Purple Bricks, which they were really like disruptive to the real estate industry back home. Because what they did was they obviously a traditional estate agent would have a few offices, in the town centre with huge overheads. So naturally, if you're selling your property in Sheffield, for example, if I'm going out as a valuer there, I'm talking 2% seller's fee. Different, you don't pay a buyer's fee in the UK. Whereas Purple Bricks came along and it was like 650 quid all in because they didn't have any offices, so the overheads were significantly lower. And they had all of that, it won't work, and all this sort of stuff, which I suppose Residual.ae's had a little bit of that, in some respects, that it's too good to be true and all this sort of stuff, which we all know is rubbish because it's the proof is in the pudding, as they say. But again, Michael Bruce, that was the CEO or the co-founder with his brother Kenny, it was always great to sit and chat with him, about disrupting the market. And I think from then I always had, in the back of my mind, I was thinking, I just want to do, I want to do property because I love property. Like I love everything about it, whether it's the selling of it, it's the ability to be able to help someone, the owner in particular. And I'll tell you a story actually, which is quite a good story, but I think it is. And but I wanted to do something that was quite disrupting. What's the word?
Disruptive. I love that.
I wanted to
just retake it.
Disruptive. So I wanted to do something that's quite disruptive, and obviously you wait for the opportunities to come along. And my wife Sam, when we met, I was at Purple Bricks and she was sort of working. She had her own salon. She was working in a salon, and she went off and got her own salon. And she was sort of a bit of a driving force. Got me my feet on the ground and reined me in a lot. And taught me some core values that maybe I didn't understand before. And that really helped me to, or us, to look at the opportunity when Dubai came along, and obviously bring us to Dubai. But on that story I was going to tell you about, there was a guy, it was such a lovely guy, and I'd been invited out to his property it was in Doncaster. His name was Jimmy, and he was a big Newcastle fan. It was a really broad, a Newcastle accent. Such a lovely guy.